I woke up to my roommate pissing all over me and all over my bedding yesterday morning. I hope this is a very concise way of telling the story, but I'm so frantic right now, and I don't have a place to go, so.
That's a free body. I wake up to you releasing yourself. Well, that's the wrong terminology. Same body parts, but wrong terminology. I wake up to you peeing on me, dog. Oh, I'm f***ing you up. You try to hit me with that R. Kelly juice, I'm f***ing you up.
This is my cry for help. On Friday, I sent a message to my roommate. I had known this girl. I thought that she was fine. I thought that we were fine. I knew that we were not going to be roommates. I knew that we wouldn't be roommates for the next year, but I was honestly okay with that. So on Friday, April 11th, I texted my roommate saying that she needed to be more quiet in general on the phone. This is the text message that I sent to her on Friday at 7 p.m. In this message, I said, can you please be quiet? Quieter, you can read the message yourself. I didn't think this caused any problems. I texted her that. I got no response. So I'm thinking that she understands where I'm coming from and everything is fine. I was wrong. At 5:26 in the morning, I wake up to my roommate squatting over my face, my arm, and my bedding, and she's pissing directly on me.
I don't want to be too graphic, right? But when y'all pee, I'm making sound effects. I'm gonna stop because there ain't no right way for me to say it. But
all over my sheets, it's all over my bedding. I say, what the f are you doing? Or something along that lines. I don't remember exactly what I said in the moment. She looks at me and she goes, oh, sorry. Like she wasn't expecting me to wake up. I was so utterly disgusted and I did not know what to do. So I took all of my bedding off of my bed.
You didn't know what to do.
And even it was down to the mattress. The mattress was soaked in piss. My mattress topper was soaked in piss. Everything was. I took all of my bedding off one by one. I realized that my mattress was soaked. So I go to the bathroom.
I'm sorry. I'm just stuck on her not knowing what to do. You supposed to put hands and feet on that bitch. What do you mean you didn't know what to do? Excuse me? That's why she did it. Cause she know you pussy. Instead of standing up for yourself in that moment, you decide to come on the internet.
I start to realize how traumatizing this was, how bad this was in the moment, and I didn't know what. I was just trying to keep myself calm because I knew that I couldn't do anything too bad in this situation. So the first thing I did was I took a rag and I washed the piss off my own bed, and I put all of the piss-covered things in a corner in the room. So I washed it all down, and then I knew that I would have to leave eventually. So I put a sheet on my bed. I lay back down. I didn't know what else to do. So I lay back down, and then the moment I wake up in the morning, I start to get my shit together. I get a bag. I start packing it. I start getting ready to leave this place. So after that, I leave and I go to another person's dorm, someone of my very close friends. I call campus security and I tell them what happened. I report this situation. I visit another dorm on campus, and as I'm there, they tell me to go to the campus security desk, and
I ain't gonna lie, I don't want to see the end of this story. It is what it is. I'm upset. Why would you allow somebody to violate you like that and not do nothing about it? That's assault with a deadly weapon. Ladies, you know I love y'all. When y'all pee, that shit ain't cute. I'm just being real. At least with us, we got a stream. You know what I'm saying? We got a line. The worst thing we got to worry about is sometimes it's stop, go. So you got to make sure you keep it steady. Sometimes I'm such an idiot. But when y'all pee, that shit go everywhere. Nah, bro. I'd have caught a case. There's no way. Listen to me. Teach your kids to stand up for themselves.
We do too. Okay, I'm recording you. Record her. I am recording her.
What is the tape measure for?
Goodness sakes. Venimos a tener un pacífico día y... Supuestamente una enfermera. supuestamente enfermera quiere que nos movamos más lejos por la gana de...
See? I just want to know what the tape measure was for. Secondly, it's never that serious to get that angry. Why are you that angry? You just look stupid. Y'all ever seen these videos when Karens attack and they be with their husbands? I be feeling secondhand embarrassment for the husbands. Anytime I feel as though my wife could come close to having a Karen moment, I nip that shit in the bud ASAP. Before it could even ask, hey, whoa, hey. Come on now. It ain't that serious.
What she...
Hey, listen to me. It ain't that serious. Listen, it's been situations where the people were wrong. But a lot of times, it's not about who's wrong or right. It's how you handle it. Because look what just happened. Who we laughing at? Who look crazy? For all we know, the lady with the camera could be the villain in this situation. But this heifer got the tape measure screaming like a Dragon Ball Z character.
Can you please help me?
What the fuck?
I can't get up. No, guys, I'm actually stuck. I don't know what to do. I'm scared. I'm scared.
How? How do you find yourself in these type of predicaments? Were you bored? I get it. Boredom is a motherfucker. Boredom will have you doing some shit. But I've never been that bored and decide that I want to get in a fight with my sweatshirt. A fight that you losing. That champion hoodie is whooping your ass.
I love you. I'm up. I don't know what to do now. I don't know what to do. I'm stuck. Dude, I don't know what to do. I'm scared. Oh no, frick. I can't get over it. Oh. I'm scared. I'm panicking. I'm literally panicking right now. I have asthma.
That heifer said I have asthma. Lord have mercy. If she have an asthma attack, then she gone. R.I.P.
Yeah, being thick is like cool and all until it gets like above 70 degrees. Then my thighs start rubbing together like two Mormons pre-marriage.
When I was younger, I never thought I would hit a day when white women was talking about being thick. I'm not mad at it. This new generation of snow bunnies is crazy. You feel me? And that's why a lot of y'all boys like playing in the snow. I'm going to be honest. I've never played in the snow before. Now, I'm not going to act like I wasn't curious about playing in the snow.
Frosty the Snowman.
I was curious about playing in the snow, but it is what it is. My grandparents always used to warn me about playing in the snow. Now, you have to understand, they grew up at a different time. And I think that's what fueled those speeches that they used to give me as a young boy. Like, y'all used to have speeches about the birds and the bees. Bro, when I was 6, 7 years old, I was having speeches about playing in the snow. I feel as though a few of my family members from way back in the day might have got strung up on them trees because of playing in the snow. But anyway, don't think that because I had those speeches that everybody in my family was like, no. My uncles love to play in the snow. Damn near all my cousins are mixed. Imagine you watching all my videos, laughing your ass off, but you still ain't subscribed. You got commitment issues, dog? It's free. It is free for you to subscribe and hit the notification bell. That way, YouTube not going to control when or how you see my videos. Come on, people. What's going on? What are you waiting for? I ain't begging. I'm asking nicely. Don't make me ask you again. Hey, that boy got the hell up out of there. He got the hell up out of there. Y'all folks that be playing with snakes, you can't offer me no amount of money to pick up a snake. I get it. Some of y'all may have skills. You know, skills pay the bills. But boy, all it takes is one mistake.
Everybody want the body, but nobody want to put in the work. Everybody want the waist, but nobody want to drink no damn shakes.
Can we just go ahead and put our hands together for Black Girl Magic? First off, I'm married, all right? So this ain't coming out disrespectful. I hope nobody take this as me disrespecting my relationship. All I'm saying is, can we just put our hands together for Black Girl Magic? Because lately, Black women have been getting crucified over the internet. And some of the videos we see, there's always a few bad apples spoiling it for the rest. But every once in a while, I feel as though we need to acknowledge Black Girl Magic.
Everybody want the ass, but nobody want to lift no heavy ass weights. Put down the cookies, pick up the water, eat protein, and take your ass to the gym. And if you a bad bitch, put the waist trainer on. Put me the motherfucking faja on.
I know I need to hit the gym. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie to you. I've been sitting here making these damn videos and going to work. And boy, I'm tell y'all, working a 12-hour shift and coming home and doing YouTube videos, ain't no excuse, nigga. You heard what she just said. Ain't no excuse. I'm sitting here making excuses.
So many people ask me how I found out about my HIV status, so I'm going to answer that question. I found out about my HIV status at work. I was cut on an instrument at work. I was working at a medical derm office at the time, and this place is called Advanced Dermatology and Cosmetic Surgery. I'm dropping their name for a good reason. Anyways, I got cut at work. So the HIV test went into the Quest portal, right? When the HIV test went into the Quest portal, the other medical assistants, mind you, this is a travel position I was working at. I was working at multiple offices at the time. When the HIV test went into the Quest portal, it obviously went to the medical assistants. And those girls took it upon themselves to expose my HIV status to the office.
That's crazy.
So multiple offices knew about my HIV status. My HIV status was like a game of telephone. Also, when I was cut with the needle, the protocol for like being harmed and, you know, coming in contact with something of harmful bodily fluid, there was no protocol. Thank God the provider that I worked for kind of had somewhat knowledge. They actually tried to get her in trouble for this.
You work at a medical dermatology place and y'all don't have no protocol for getting in contact with bloodborne pathogens? That is crazy. Every job I worked at, and my career field is more in manufacturing. You know, we deal with heavy machineries. And sometimes when you're fixing those machines, you're going to get cut, you know? Sometimes, when God knock on wood, you might lose a limb. Your coworker might lose a limb or something, might lose a finger, and you might have to go over there and help him. There's proper steps that you have to take to make sure that whatever he got, you don't get.
But there was no protocol at all. There was none. After everything happened to me, and I continued to work for this company for a year and some change after my HIV diagnosis, I believe. No, I'm sorry, like 6 months after my diagnosis. After this happened to me and I found out that my status was being exposed, I resigned. I formally resigned, and in my letter I stated that my HIV status was exposed, and that's why I was resigning. Someone's HIV status isn't a game of telephone. To the corporate people at Advanced Dermatology and Cosmetic Surgery and the employees who found it funny and laughable to play telephone with my HIV status, you can respectfully go f*** yourself. So, that was a really horrible experience for me, and that honestly, it almost led me off the edge. Like, I tried to show up as normal as possible, and my HIV status was exposed the whole time at work. And this was my big thing about it. This was really the kicker about my HIV status being exposed, and this company knowing that my HIV status was exposed. Nobody asked if I was okay. They never took the time to check if I was medicated. They have no proof. They literally, like, if you go on my medical records with these people, it's an HIV test and then nothing else. There's no documentation. It looks as if I'm in their system working as an employee with a detective.
Listen to me. I understand how you feeling, but companies don't give a damn. They don't care about you. If anything, they want to know how much longer you got to live so they have enough time to replace your ass.
Well, viral load, because they don't even know that I'm medicated. They never even asked, but it was okay to tell people that I had HIV. God forbid you ask if I'm okay, though. People are weird, miserable, and when people ask why I came out with my status, it's because my status was already exposed.
It's a sad situation, but That's work. That's how work is. Work is all about gossip. That's why it's so important to not let people know what you got going on outside of work. Me personally, I'm bad at that. Damn near all my coworkers know I do YouTube. This batch of coworkers that I have, they're actually cool. I don't sense no jealousy. Where I worked at before, I wasn't even making the type of money I'm making now, and folks were jealous about that shit. The best thing for you to do to be more successful and keep your peace in the workplace is read the book, 48 Laws of Power. The reason my face look like that is because their whole family don't got no survival instinct. Their whole family don't got no survival instinct. This man fell in the hole and proceeded to fall deeper in the hole. Waited to see if he was going to fall deeper in the hole. The mother came out there. She ain't try to help his ass at all. The brothers came out there and lingered around. To see if the hole's going to spread? To see if they were going to get an opportunity to fall in the hole also?